you know, as Secretary of Transportation, I spend a lot of time on the Hill talking to members. And I'd say, well, have you talked to Congressman Smith about this? Who's Congressman Smith? Well, he's your colleague on your committee. No, I haven't talked to him. And so the kind of conversations that we used to have are just don't exist. And even on, I think in the Democratic side and the Republican side, just recently I heard this term rhino, a Republican in name only. Now these are the moderate Republicans who are being isolated by the more conservative members of the Republican Party, and some of that may be occurring on with the, what do they call it, the yellow dog, as compared to the others, the more liberal Democrats. But I think it's not good for the country. I think it does add to the cynicism of people about politics, and I think we really have to return to some semblance of trying to look out for the needs of the country as a whole, instead of just looking at things from a partisan perspective.
With the schedule they keep today, I'm amazed they can do any oversight at all, which is part of the role of Congress, not just legislating, but seeing if the laws they passed years ago are working and accomplishing what they're supposed to do. But I don't know where they have time.
Well, it's sort of interesting that I believe it was in the 90, let's see, you came in the 93rd Congress.
Yes. 72.
And I think there were something like 400 recorded votes in that session. Today, the number of votes is somewhere in the 1,600 level, but they're on less important issues than the 400 votes you cast in the 93rd, you know, you've got, what was the one they had the other day on slaughtering of horses? Yeah, and I think they spent something like 3 days on that legislation, and it seems to me, I mean, I'm not there right now, but it seems to me there ought to be, there should be more important issues that ought to be occupying their time than 3 days on slaughtering horses and horse meat used for human consumption.